you, Zach. What an amazing message that we just heard in song. We started talking about this idea of crossroads, deciding which way we're going to follow in this messed up world. And Zach just testified beautifully to the fact that, hey, I know it's scary sometimes to follow God. I know sometimes we don't really understand all that means and exactly what it's going to entail. But what he just told us was we're never going to go through it alone. So this morning, as we keep talking about choosing to follow God in a messed up world, maybe you just need to hear that up front. That you are not alone. You're not going to walk through this path by yourself. If God's called you to it, He's going to walk through it with you. So just know that up front as we start today. Well, if you got a Bible, we're going to be in 1 Kings chapter 18. We're going to keep talking about Elijah. But before we get into reading the scripture, it's just a little bit of confession time up here. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know this about me yet, but you might not want to watch a movie with me. My wife, many times, hates watching movies with me. That's not because she doesn't like spending time with me, but I'm that guy. You know the one I'm talking about. The one who will talk through the entire movie. Especially if it's one that I've seen before. Because then I'm not just talking, guess what I'm doing? Oh, I'm quoting it. Sometimes I have, I'll say I have a good memory for certain things. My wife will say I have a horrible memory for other things. But movie lines are some of those things that stick with me. So if it's a movie that I've watched before, I'm going to drive you crazy. Because I'm going to sit there and quote it and quote it and quote it. You're going to be like, just shut up and watch the movie. I can't. It is not inside of me to hold that in. But it got me to thinking about some movies I've watched over the years and things that every time that scene comes on, I start quoting it. Now, one of my favorite movies is a movie called Field of Dreams. Anybody watched it? Seen it? Well, watch the line that keeps being repeated all throughout the movie. If you build it, He will come. If you build it, He will come. And you just kind of wait for it. And over again, I repeat that line in the movie. I have another baseball movie that I like. It's called Bull Durham. Don't judge me. But in the movie, Nuke Lelouch, the stud young pitcher, just gives up a bomb of a home run. And Crash Davis, his hand-picked catcher, walks out to the mound and he goes, whew, that wouldn't have been out in most parks. He was named one. Yellowstone. Love that part. But then there's other movies that we watch that just come to mind. How many of you have ever seen the movie Forrest Gump? Yeah. What's Forrest always saying about his mama? My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Some of you may have only watched the movie once, which I feel sad for if you've only watched it once. You may have only watched that movie once, but you've used that line. Because it's famous. We know that line. We just started watching the Star Wars movies with Natalie. So we made it through the first 3 episodes, the newer movies. And last night we finally watched the original, which I got to tell y'all, I don't know how old I look. But it pops up that the movie came out in 1977. So I'm going to be smart. I'm going to say, hey, Pumpkin, did you know that this movie is as old as Daddy is? She was 59? No, not 59. But we haven't made it to this movie, but in Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, you see this iconic scene where Darth Vader's there. He's got Luke down there. And what does he tell Luke? Luke, I am your father. And it's iconic, and everybody instantly knows what you're talking about when you say that. Now, a few years ago, they came out with another movie called Spider-Man. This was before all the Marvel stuff came out. This was several years ago. But there was another movie line in there that's really stuck out to me this week. And in that movie, this is what Peter Parker is told. With great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. As we look at the story of Elijah, we saw that Elijah was willing to be God's man for that moment in time, for that situation. But folks, here's the thing. As powerful as that is to saying yes to God, that also comes with responsibility. Last week when we were here, many of you were dealing with this idea of, am I going to say yes to God? Am I going to relinquish? Am I going to say, yes, I'll be your man, your woman the job that you've given me. And I got to tell you up front today, even if you have struggled with that all week, this is not just a badge of honor that you're going to take on. If you say yes to being God's man, God's woman, there's going to be responsibility that comes with that. Elijah understood that. And as Elijah carries on with our story, we see that Elijah not only accepts his responsibilities, he embraces them and lives them out to the fullest. So that's what we're going to pick up today. Now, when we left Elijah, where was he? Back out in the wilderness. Oh, come on. He just had this awesome experience. Elijah is called out of the middle of nowhere to go stand before the most wicked king Israel had ever known. And what's the message he was called to deliver? There will be no rain until I say so. There will be no rain. There will be no dew. You won't get one drop of moisture until I say so. Now, obviously, this is not set well with King Ahab, this evil king. And so God sends Elijah out into the wilderness, not only for his own protection, because there were lessons there that he wanted Elijah to learn. But now that we're going to see the time has come. God is ready to bring his man out of the wilderness, out of training, back onto the scene to do what he's called him to do. So we're going to pick up here in 1 Kings 18, verse 1. It says, after a long time, in the 3rd year, the word of the Lord came to Elijah. Go and present yourself to Ahab, and I will send rain on the land. So Elijah went to present himself to Ahab. Time out. Did you catch the time frame there? 3 years without rain. Now we're in here today going, we can't imagine 3 days without rain. But 3 years without rain, no dew on the ground. You can just imagine how bad things have gotten. But finally God says, Elijah, it's time. I'm going to send you back to Ahab and we're going to set this plan into motion. All right, let's pick up again. It says, now the famine was severe in Samaria, and Ahab had summoned Obadiah, who was in charge of his palace. Obadiah was a devout believer in the Lord. While Jezebel was killing off the Lord's prophets, Obadiah had taken 100 prophets and hidden them in 2 caves, 50 in each, and had supplied them with food and water. Ahab had said to Obadiah, go through the land to all the springs and valleys. Maybe we can find some grass to keep the horses and mules alive so we won't have to kill any of our animals. Time out again. Does that strike anybody as odd? It has been 3 years since they've had a drop of rain or dew, anything. And what is Ahab concerned with? Hey, Obadiah, I want you to go scour the land. Maybe we can find just some little patch of grass so I don't have to lose my animals. Never mind that the people in his kingdom are suffering. Never mind that it is in complete ruin. He's worried about his animals. So you're like, hey, ain't nothing wrong about worrying about your animals. What we see here, the depth of Ahab's wickedness is that he didn't care about his people. He didn't care anything about them at all, as long as his interests were protected. So he sends Obadiah out to do this. Verse 6, it says, so they divided the land they were to cover. Ahab going in one direction and Obadiah in another. As Obadiah was walking along, Elijah met him. And Obadiah recognized him, bowed down to the ground and said, is it really you, my lord Elijah? Yes, he replied. Go tell your master, Elijah is here. And I love the reaction. What have I done wrong, asked Obadiah, that you're handing your servant over to Ahab to be put to death? Can you imagine being Obadiah? For 3 years, Ahab has wanted nothing more than to find Elijah. And not to say, hey, we're getting any closer to rain. He wanted to kill Elijah. And now then, Elijah presents himself and tells Obadiah, you go tell Ahab, I'm back. Understandably, Obadiah is scared. Let's see why. He says, yes, he replied, go tell your master, Elijah's here. What have I done wrong, asked Obadiah, that you're handing your servant over to Ahab to be put to death? As surely as the Lord your God lives, there's not a nation or kingdom where my master has not sent someone to look for you. And whenever a nation or kingdom claimed you were not there, he made them swear they could not find you. But now you tell me to go to my master and say, Elijah is here? I don't know where the Spirit of the Lord may carry you when I leave you. If I go and tell Ahab and he doesn't find you, he can kill me. And I, your servant, have worshipped the Lord since my youth. Haven't you heard, my Lord, what I did while Jezebel was telling the prophets of the Lord? I hid 100 of the Lord's prophets in 2 caves, 50 in each, and supplied them with food and water. And now you tell me to go to my master and say, Elijah is here? He will kill me. Elijah said, as the Lord Almighty lives, whom I serve, I will surely present myself to Ahab today. So we're starting to see some determination on Elijah. A determination that I can only believe comes because he has made up his mind to be the man that God has called him to be for the situation that he's called him to. And we see that boldness that we talked about last week. I will present myself to Ahab. Let's keep going, verse 16. So Obadiah went to meet Ahab and told him that Ahab went to meet Elijah. When he saw Elijah, he said to him, is that you, you troubler of Israel? Elijah said, I've not made trouble for Israel, but you and your father's family have. You've abandoned the Lord's commands and followed the Baals. I summoned the people from all over Israel to meet me on Mount Carmel, and bring the 450 prophets of Baal and 400 prophets of Asherah who eat at Jezebel's table. So Ahab sent word throughout all Israel and assembled the prophets on Mount Carmel. Elijah went before the people and said, how long will you waver between 2 opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him. The people said, no. Then Elijah said to them, I'm the only one of the Lord's prophets left, but Baal has 450 prophets. Get 2 bulls for us. Let them choose one for themselves, and let them cut it into pieces and put it on the wood, but not set fire to it. I will prepare the other bull and put it on the wood, but not set fire to it. Then you call on the name of your God, and I will call on the name of the Lord. The God who answers by fire, he is God. Then all the people said, what you say is good. Now you want to talk about an intense scene. This is what Elijah walks back into. We see Elijah faithfully step back into the plan that God had set aside for him. Elijah comes out of hiding, but he is still standing just as solid as a rock. He stands before Ahab, this wicked king, and does exactly what God has asked him to do. See, Elijah is fully aware that being God's man is not just a snappy title. It's not just a name tag that he can put on and walk around so everybody recognizes him and pats him on the back. Instead, he is fully aware that this means that there is work to be done. Last week when we left here, many of you were under conviction about being God's man, God's woman for a situation that he was calling you to. All week long, God continued to speak to your heart, calling you to this situation. And deep down, you may say, I really want to be God's man. I want to be God's woman for the situation that he's calling me to. But I'm just really not sure what that's going to require of me. I don't know if I'm willing to pay that price yet. So this morning, here's what we're going to do is we look at the story of Elijah. We're going to see exactly what it is that's required. What is our responsibility if we say yes to God and choose to be his man or his woman for the situation that he's calling us to? Elijah illustrates it very well for us. The first quality that we've got to have, the first responsibility of ours, is to lead by example. That's what Elijah did. Elijah led by example. The first part of chapter 18, we see the interaction between Elijah and Obadiah. 2 men who fear God, but went about their lives in 2 completely different ways. Elijah, on this side, has trusted God. He sold out to him and just decided that whatever God has called him to, God's going to see it through. On this side, we have Obadiah. And what was his response? Well, I can't do that. Ahab would kill me. I can't do that. It doesn't make sense. It'll cost me something. We look at this section of the passage and we can see 2 different men with 2 different reactions to God's call on their life. Elijah led by by example. We know from this passage that Obadiah feared for his life. He made that abundantly clear by mentioning it multiple times to Elijah. See, he knew that going back to the king with news of Elijah could be a little bit risky. He knew how hard Ahab had looked. Did it faze Elijah? He knew how bad Ahab had been looking for him. He knew how much trouble it had caused, but Elijah was determined to go stand before Ahab. Why? This guy told him to. Elijah was determined to lead by example. Think about it. What was Elijah's main goal? He was hoping to draw the people of Israel. He was hoping to draw their stubborn king, Ahab, to repentance. But is there any way, any scenario that you can dream of where Elijah is able to adequately call a stubborn people back to a trusting, loving relationship to God? He's not willing to exhibit that same kind of trust and love. No, there is no way. What do we call that these days? If you say one thing, do another. A hypocrite. That's what Elijah would have been. If he stands before the people of Israel, that you just need to trust God. You need to turn back to Him. He's got a plan for you. But I'm not willing to trust Him with my life. I'm going to make him a hypocrite. And Elijah says, no. I am going to be God's man. I'm going to do exactly what He's called me to do, which means I'm going to lead by example. I'm going to step out on faith when it makes absolutely no sense. When I know what it has cost other people, I'm still going to go stand before Ahab. You see, Elijah trusted God to take care of him. Where was Obadiah's trust? Where were the other 100 prophets' trust? Where Elijah said, yeah, I'll go out into the wilderness. I'll willingly go out and care for him because I know that my God's going to take care of me. What did the other 100 prophets do? We're going to go hide in a cave and trust that, man, Obadiah is going to take care of us. Elijah stepped out and trusted God and led by example, showing others what it meant to have faith in God. I want to ask you this morning, what is it that God's calling you to do? Some of you know really clearly. He's made it very plain to you. You can't argue with it. You can't deny it. You know exactly what He's calling you to do. Do you trust Him with the assignment? Are you like me? We're going to make a pros and cons list. Here's the things that it's got going for it. Here's the things that it's got going against it. Which one's going to win out? Elijah didn't participate in that kind of thinking. He just led by example, exhibiting faith and trust in his God, knowing that His God will take care of him. This morning, do you trust God that way? Do we trust God to take care of us when He calls us to a plan? What is that saying about? That regardless of where we find ourselves, God's going to walk us through it. If we say yes to His plan, He's going to walk us through it. Elijah led by example. We'll see another responsibility of God's man or God's woman. That is proclaim the truth. Proclaim the truth. Now notice the reaction that Elijah gets from Ahab here. Verse 16 says, Obadiah goes and delivers the message. Ahab comes out. What's his first words to Elijah? Is that you troubler of Israel? That kind of loses something in, the way we talk. But back then, this would have been as big a slap in the face as he could have gotten. This was the biggest insult that he could have delivered. Is that you troubler of Israel? What's Elijah's response? He doesn't flinch. He doesn't waver. Instead, he turns the focus where it needed to be. The disobedience of Ahab and his fathers fathers, and the way that they have led Israel away from God was, I didn't cause trouble for Israel. It was you and your fathers who brought trouble on Israel. And that's a powerful, bold message. If Ahab was a nice guy, that would have been a powerfully bold message. But Ahab was not a nice guy. He was the most wicked king that Israel had ever known. And Elijah stands before him and tells him, the problems that you're facing, because you and your family, you and your fathers, and the way that they've led this country. I'll be honest with you. That takes guts. To proclaim the truth in that way. Even when he knew that somebody was going to get offended or angry. You ever been there? Oh, you feel like there's something that you need to say, but you know in your gut that it's not going to go over well. Oh, I know I need to speak truth because this isn't right, but if I speak truth in this situation, somebody's going to get upset. You ever let that keep you from speaking truth? Probably. A lot of us have. You want to know why I think our country has gotten in the shape that it is? A lot of us have quit speaking truth. Yeah. We just kind of let things go. We don't want to ruffle any feathers. We want everybody to get along. We want to quit speaking truth. Elijah, as God's man, said, I know I have a responsibility to proclaim the truth. And he stood before Ahab and did just that, even though he knew exactly how it was going to come across. Ahab was going to be mad. Ahab was going to be offended. I'm going to get on the soapbox for just a second. Some of us, we don't mind speaking truth, though, do we? We don't mind speaking truth if it angers or hurts somebody or offends somebody. In fact, there are going to be times we kind of like that reaction. Can I just tell you something? There are times that you can proclaim truth and still be in the wrong. You can say the exact right thing, you can have something good in mind, but the way you say it can be dead wrong. What Ephesians 4:15 tells us. Where we speak the truth in love. Notice it doesn't say we just sugarcoat everything, we don't ever avoid the truth. We still speak the truth. We choose to speak it in love. I don't think Elijah stood before Ahab with the intention of just being ugly and mean. What he wanted was for Ahab to repent. What he wanted was for Israel to repent. He was going to speak truth, but he did it out of motivation of love, wanting the best for them. That's what we've got to remember. When we speak the truth, don't shy away from it, but speak it in love. And we see in this passage that wasn't the only conversation that Elijah had. He didn't just go before Ahab and speak the truth in love. What's he tell Ahab? Hey, call everybody together. Get them up there on Mount Carmel, all the prophets, all the people. We're going to have a meeting. And as he stands up there on Mount Carmel, he talks to the people of Israel. And, oh, man. Remember what he said? How long you waited between two opinions. If the Lord is God, worship Him. But if Baal is God, worship Him. What's Elijah tell them? As he looks at this group of people, he says, how long are you going to ride the fence? How long are you going to try and have it both ways? Look, God is either God all the time, or He's God none of the time. And that was where the people of Israel were. Oh, they wanted all the covenant blessings that came with being God's chosen people. They just didn't like the commitment that went with it. Elijah says that won't fly. He's either God all the time, or He's God none of the time. You've got to pick. Did you notice the reaction? Not one word was spoken. Not one word of response when Elijah says, pick a side. Quit trying to have it both ways. They don't say one thing. Because it was a stinging message. It was a question that was loaded. And I sit here and I read this and go, man, how dumb can they be? Man, can't you say anything? And then the Holy Spirit smacks me upside the head and says, how often do you do that? You try to have it both ways. Oh, you want all the good stuff that comes with being God's man, but you want none of the responsibilities. Folks, I am just as guilty as they are. I don't know why they didn't say a word. Maybe they're like me. Maybe they felt guilty. Maybe they felt ashamed. Maybe they were mad. But they said nothing. See, Elijah showed what it meant to be God's man. Oh, he faithfully proclaimed the truth that God was God all the time. But he did it in a way of love because he loved the people that he was talking to. He loved them and wanted them to return to the Father. Which leads to the last responsibility that we're looking at today. If we want to be God's man, yes, we've got to lead God's man. We've got to be willing to put our faith in action, put our money where our mouth is, and say, God, I'm going to step out and trust that you're going to take care of it. We have to be willing to proclaim truth in love, knowing that only when truth is spoken is darkness exposed. We also have to be willing to stand in the face of adversity. I wish I could stand here before you today and say, just say yes to God. It's going to be so easy. Nothing is ever going to stand in your way. It's going to be a smooth road. It's just going to be candy canes and cupcakes the whole time. But you would know in an instant that I was lying to you. Because many of you have said yes to God. You have been his man or his woman for a certain situation that he has called you to, and you know it was so difficult. You know that there was adversity everywhere you looked. And to that I say good. If it was easy, I would wonder if we were even a threat to Satan. But the fact that he fights tooth and nail against us tells us that he doesn't like what we're up to. To be God's man, to be God's woman, we have to stand up in the face of adversity. Elijah did just that. When Elijah speaks to the people, they say nothing. Nothing, not a word. So what's Elijah do? All right, I'm going to tell you, here's what I propose. You see all those prophets of Baal, all those prophets of Asherah over there? If you're still on the fence about which one is God, we're going to have a little contest. We're each going to prepare an altar. And we're going to put a bull as a sacrifice on this altar, but we're not going to set fire to it. We're going to pray to our gods. And the one who answers by fire, he's God. And all of a sudden, this people whose tongue was tied said, what you say is good. In other words, sounds good, let's do this. And you don't think that Elijah was in a position where he was facing adversity? Imagine what he's facing. He's up here on Mount Carmel. None of those 100 prophets came out of the cave to join him. He's there by himself. And he's there with 450 prophets of Baal, 400 prophets of Asherah. He's there with an unrepentant, stubborn people, an evil king. And Elijah stands alone. Folks, that is standing up in the face of adversity. Those are some pretty long odds. I don't care who you are. You got to be able to look around and go, this might not end well. Well, I'm not going to let that stop me. Because I believe with all that is inside of me that God called me to this moment right here. You think about it. All those lessons that he learned out there in the wilderness, all those things that God taught him, Guess where it led him? Right here to Mount Carmel. Right here to this moment. Folks, I don't know what God's been teaching you. What moment He's leading you to. But when the moment presents itself, if you want to be God's man or God's woman, you got to stand up even when you're facing adversity. You got to stand up and say, I will not be shaken. I will do all that He's called me to do, and nothing will stand in my way. Elijah did. Despite all the odds, Elijah stood firm. There was no running from this man of God. With great power comes great responsibility. When we say yes to God, and we say yes, and we will be your man, we will be your woman, we will do what you've asked us to do, there is great power in that. That means there's something required of us. God doesn't just say, good, now that I can add your name to the list, we'll move on to the next one. No, when He calls you for a purpose, you have responsibilities. This morning I want to ask you, are you willing to accept and live out the responsibilities that God's given you as God's man or God's woman? Don't answer that lightly. A lot of us say, oh yeah, sure I will. They don't have no intention of following through. I ask you again, are you willing to accept and live out the responsibilities that God has placed on you? It's not going to be easy. In fact, I'm going to say it's going to be quite difficult. And I'll tell you this, it is going to be absolutely 100% worth it. This morning, as we go into this time of response, I hope that question rings in your ears. Are you willing to accept and live out responsibilities that God has placed on you? I hope so. Let's pray. Father, this morning we come to you. We're humbled that you choose to call us, you choose to work through us. Lord, I know as I look around the room, there's people anything like me. There's times we don't tell you yes. Oh, we may say it with our mouths, but our hearts are screaming no. Oh, we want all the good stuff that comes with it. We won't ever grow into it. Lord, I pray that you help us to see that when we say yes to you, this isn't just some ceremonial thing. It's not just some badge of honor. God, you have placed responsibilities on us. Well, my prayer this morning is that each and every person here would say yes to you. That Lord, we would take those responsibilities seriously and we would live them out in our lives, knowing that you are going to work in that situation and the world is going to see you in a way that maybe they've never seen you before. I pray as we go into this time of responsibility, you would just soften hearts. God, we'd be willing to say yes to you. We're have your will and your way in us. We love you and we come to you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.